Now for music. Love a variety of music. This first album cover here is Earth, Wind & Fire's I Am album. I know you like that from Sharon. And it's the words from one of the songs is called, well, the title is called The Way of the World. And one of the lyrics is, a child is born with a heart of gold, but the way of the world makes his heart grow cold. And it's kind of sad, but it just brings awareness to, hey, you know, bring your kids up right, you know, don't taint them with negativity. And there's a poem I wrote called Indigo Eyes that talks about the indigo children that arrive and their inspiration even to adults as they grow. And then there's a Sting album, Nothing Like the Sun, that these lyrics come from one of his songs. I sink like a stone that's been thrown in the ocean, my logic has drowned in a sea of emotion. And that inspired me to write My Fluid Mood, which is a mental illness poem. And then Rush has an album cover, A Farewell to Kings, and Closer to the Heart is the title of the song. And it says, the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart. I just thought that was pretty cool. The drummer who wrote all the lyrics, Neil Peart, passed away a few years ago. I don't know who's writing their lyrics now, or even they're even making any more songs, but if they need a lyricist, I'm available. And then Hotel California. You know, I got a story about that. When I went to National Youth Conference in 1986 to Colorado, they had workshops that we would go to, and one of the workshops was rock music and the negativity behind it, and devil worshiping, etc. And that was one of the albums that was on number one on the list of devil worshiping. And the lyrics, if you take them literal, you can see what they would say. You can stab the beast with your steel knife, or you can stab it with your steel knife, but you just can't kill the beast. If you take it literal, okay, yeah, that sounds like devil worship. But if you take it metaphorically, it could be, I perceive it as an addiction. Like you have an addiction, you can't give it up. You're trying to metaphorically kill it, and you can't. So that's the way I took that. And I wrote a sonnet called the Tease of Ecstasy that has to do with my difficulty with addiction, with gambling, and I had to give it up, and it was tough. So the Tease of Ecstasy, and a sonnet, if you recall, is a 14-line poem. It is 3 stanzas and a couplet. Each stanza rhymes alternatingly. The first stanza would, if you give a letter to the end rhyme, A, B, A, B, and the second stanza is C, D, C, D, and the third is E, F, E, F, and the last couplet is G, G, so that's a rhyming pattern. So the first quatrain introduces the topic, the second quatrain expands the topic, the third quatrain gives it a new twist, and the couplet sums it up. So here's the Tease of Ecstasy. A dim-lit night, so ripe, I shall not miss the chance to feed the greed of preference, anticipating aching eagerness, the sense of victory's keen magnificence. The stage is set, the moment I have planned. I make advance upon my fantasy, the splendid dopamine at hand, intoxicating wave of ecstasy. The rapids numbing blissful holiday. The pocketbook is vacant, yet I still possess an urge to take this passageway again, but now the tease is but a chill. A prisoner of raving selfishness, I dread the therapeutic emptiness. They're kind of deep. I would enter that in a poem contest if I get into one. I think that would be worth considering. But anyway, that's my first sonnet.